I wouldn't go much further than here, stranger. Hollows will tear you apart, turn you to sludge. All I'm saying is, if it's death you're seeking, there's better ways to go.
Don't be. He was sick. You gave him a gift. Mercy. I didn't have it in me to do that for him. So, thank you. Now, tell me. Do you think you can do it again?
What?
I mean, Neyrelle.
You really think she's been lost?
No. Never saw the point of despair. But we'd be fools not to consider all the cards. She might still be fighting. She might not. Either way, she'll still need you. Focus on that, my friend. Come what may, you'll be there for her.
Neyrelle and I have eagerly awaited you, Wanderer.
The way we took before is blocked. It's gotten worse in here.
You've done well to come this far.
Akarat. He's still here. A good sign Neyrelle is still holding on. She was here before. Where's she gone? Gone, with a wave of the paw. A miracle maker, just like the old myths say. Or the doctrine, if you ask the Zakarum. To tell you the truth, it wasn't by coincidence that I found your body floating downriver. It was him who sent me to you. Never thought I'd have the personal help of Akarat himself. Or, rather, his spirit. Though I suppose mythical help is needed to face mythical evil. What did Mephisto tell you, anyway? Back in the fields.
He actually thought he could convince me to let him out of the stone.
Hell, he's done enough damage from inside it.
I was once a part of Akarat, I think. He was indeed human, and so very loved. So much that when he lay dying, none of his dedicants would let him go as he wished. One of them, the first of the Spirit-born, found a way to chase his soul to the spirit realm. I do not know what she did there, only that it hurt when I was born. I never wanted to be immortalized. Never wanted my words cited in the justification of wrongdoing. The Zakarum did all that, and worse. But they were enabled by my loved ones, my dedicants. They made sure that when I died, I left behind much more than I intended. Words, images. This form I take now, even. I think this room was built to honor them. And though they betrayed me, though I should be angry, it gladdens me to see their faces after all these years. Had you sought Abulan before going to Neyrel, you would have returned to find her dead, or worse, puppeted by her enemy. She was fading even then. For days she has battled Mephisto's influence. But the sight of you, the reminder that she is not alone, was more powerful than any potion. By being there in that moment, you helped her more than you could ever know.
Spoken so freely.
It is beautiful to wander free of shame. I help you to help Neyrel. Nahantu depends on her. Say it plain, Eru. An honest question for an honest answer.
It was she who brought the prime evil here to begin with. She who drew the hollows.
The stone woke the hollows, but Mephisto planted them centuries ago. They were here when I still walked as a mortal, when I first fought and scarred the wolf, long before the fall of Kurast. The stone is bound to her soul, and the stone must be put to rest. Saving her soul will save all of us. Go. She needs you now.
Neyrel!
Let's clear the area. Get her some space.
I couldn't get the Guardian's blessing, but we think consuming its heart will free you. Tarsarak, you asked me if anything I do matters. I've been thinking about what I said. With good allies, the weight of our burdens gets easier. Neyrelle. It's me. I'm here for you. You don't have to keep doing this alone.
It costs Mephisto to manifest his herald, just as it costs me to hold control of the stone. But that heart you fed me, it was like nothing I've ever felt before. It threw the life back into me. For now, the stone is secure. And while that lasts, we will have reprieve from the wolf. I had words rehearsed in case you or Lorath ever tracked me down. All I can say now is I'm really happy to see you too.
You did good in there.
I had help. Thank you for that.
I'm Eru. But don't thank me. Thank the spirit whose heart I carved out for you. It was a gamble and a half, but you made it worth it. You saddled the stallion. You're back on top of the stone. Now I have to ask, what the hell do you plan to do with it?
A very good question. But its answer demands some research. Where's Nahontu's best library?
To Kurast, then. Good. Whatever it is you're thinking, you'll need the Council's blessing anyway.
Promise me you'll rest after?
How could I? Every dream is Mephisto's stage. Once we deal with the stone, then I will rest.
You there? Have my spices caught your eye? They are original Kajistani spices that will not disappoint.
I was hoping we'd get a chance to talk. Just us.
My Lolo would always share stories of how he and my grandmother fled Kurast. The way he spoke, things must have been horrible. I can tell the city has its scars, but oh, it's beautiful nonetheless.
I've been struggling with something. In hell, when we didn't know who to use the Soul Stone on, why did you ask me to choose?
Between Lilith in my veins and Mephisto in my ears, I couldn't trust myself.
But you could trust me? A grieving child? I got stuck. I messed it all up.
I was our group's fist. Killing is my trade. Donan was our stone mage. Lorath, our leader. And you? You were our compass. Always looking north, to Sanctuary and her future. Weighed by burdens, but not swayed by them. I'm sorry for putting that on you, but I don't regret it. Despite Mephisto's best efforts, you are still you. That alone is proof I didn't choose wrong.
You think too highly of me. Next time, we choose together. All right, friend? Come on. They're waiting for us in the council room.
How does anyone know Eru? He insinuates himself into your life, and lives are usually better for it.
This soulstone, like every other, will eventually come to fail. So we strengthen it. I've read of a massive well of energy stored in the lost tomb of Akarat. It could empower the stone, sever its bond to me, and trap Mephisto. For good this time.
You would smear that filth on the heart of Nahantu?
Not Nahantu, the spirit realm. One of Akarat's dedicants writes of a passageway in the tomb to his true resting place, a vault of light where spirits fly.
No. I was glad to help you. But I'm sorry. I can't let you defile Akarat's resting place.
Eru, this was Akarat's plan. He has given his blessing.
What? But why?
This council will not stand against the wishes of Akarat. Short of dooming all Sanctuary, no other plan has been proposed.
There are tablets related to Akarat scattered about Teganze. Perhaps they might point the way to the tomb.
Fine, for now. But listen, if I start to act weird, you'll have to take the stone to the vault. I'm not going to want to give it to you. You'll have to stop me and take it from me. Probably, you'll have to kill me.
Neyrelle.
Don't argue. Not about this. I'm out of second chances now. And I'd rather die by your hands than be warped by Mephisto. So please. I asked him the same thing. He said, were I to guide you to the Vault of Light, you would not be the person you need to be to open the door to it. Which is infuriating.
There is. Take that foul rock and leave Nahantu for good.
Almost thinks not. You would delay the inevitable? Let Mephisto loose in Skosglen or Aranach or Shiensai? Choke Nahantu, nice and slow? The world is larger than our home, Eru. We must all do our part.
I will do what is asked of me. But it had better work. We've sacrificed too much for it not to.
So it was for eons before humanity was birthed. So it will be for eons more.
You can't know that.
But I do know this. No matter what shape it will take, it was never for us to control.
I almost can't think of a better one. And he has thought long and hard. The Hantu has survived the Lord of Hatred more than once. She will survive this time too. Almost only hopes you will live to see it. Of course.
Ormus, this stranger brings war to Nahantu.
Oh, really, Iso? Would you have the Cathedral of Light roam Nahantu without check? Would you have Uravar tell us what is right? No. We will protect our home and those who walk within it. They carry the raw essence of magic. Powerful tools, no doubt. Better in a capable wielder's hand than collecting dust in a forgotten cache. Or so Ormus believed. He, of course, stole them. They protected Nahantu from Travancore, and now they can protect you. Kurast is an old city. You've seen the gardens and the cigarettes, but there are many older places beneath our feet. Places no one goes. The Undercity. In good times, the Undercity is a bittersweet memory. These are not good times. People are going missing. We sent one of our own to investigate, Councillor Sieg. Now he's gone missing himself. Ormus wouldn't ask this of anyone else. Find Sieg for us. We fear for him.
Quickly!
Ormus must have sent you. I am Sieg, the council member of Kurast. Because I am not simply a leader, I am a healer. A disease is spreading across Nahantu. You know it by its symptom. The dregs. Now they're here, in the depths of Kurast. If they spread further, the city will die a second death. I thought to cure the disease, but... we shouldn't dawdle. Come. Dregs were human once. Now they are unrecognizable. I misunderstood their affliction. I believed the cure would be simple. I was wrong. You've helped me, and I must ask you to help me again. But first, you should know something. Stand back. Hold your nose, if you must. I tried to cure the dregs, but in the process, I was infected. I must continue the work. A cure must be found, or Kurast will die a second death. You hear that? The venom on my tongue. That is what I am becoming. Malignance and malignity together. Meet me in Upper Kurast. We'll speak more there. Aggravatingly little. The townsfolk call them Kehagen's hand. The spirits shun them. People are changed by them. Their origins, their nature. Those things I don't know. But I intend to find out. No. So long as you keep your distance. Kurast was not always as you see it today. A century ago, in the days of Sankekur, the Zakarum murdered this city. A metropolis, cast into darkness. Ormus would resettle the major ziggurats, but much of old Kurast remains lost. We call these lost places the Undercity. Not all of my duties concern the dregs. I still have a responsibility to the people of Kurast, to protect them, even when their problems are insignificant. A family reported a hunting in their home, likely imagined, but someone needs to deal with it, even if it comes at the cost of precious time. Meet me there. We will deal with this hunting together.
I carry the curse of my ancestors, as did my parents and their parents. Jinxed from the damned jungle. A life that never seems to stray from misery.
Diwata told me she spotted a creature in the woods yesterday. The way she described it, I can only imagine it's the one that eats goats.
At Saksupa, I figured it was just some folktale of a dog creature.
You might think it's just a story, but I'm determined to prove the jungle legend exists.
Well, I admire the dedication, friend.
I do not care if it is your home or the home of Akarat himself. While you wretches snivel, I work to save the city. And now you steal my time for what? A ghost of your own imagining? I'm sorry. I offer you sanctuary. Take your family to the council. Tell them Siak sent you. Ormus will find you a new home. Yes, a different man. Split down the middle. It doesn't matter. The sooner this is dealt with, the sooner we can return to our work. Search the home. I don't expect we'll be here long.
What's going on?
The Sakarum, truly. Oh, perhaps I was wrong to doubt. This is a real threat, as real as the dregs and their affliction. We must act quickly. There is a Zakarum shrine nearby. Look for signs of hauntings. I want to make sure they have not wandered far. If the conquerors of Kurast mean to repeat history, we must prepare ourselves.
There's word swirling around town, claiming folks are being snatched up, their souls being used for some sick, dark ritual. Best to keep a lantern or a friend with you tonight.
Kunin, you're back. I'm so happy to... Oh, I'm sorry.
Shiver not, sweet lamb. I see you. I am Aliyah, priestess of Travancore, and I offer you peace.
The voice of the people, beloved by the faithful of Zakarum, a favorite of the Kehagen. When Mephisto corrupted the church, Aaliyah was the first to take up his banner. She led a column of monks into Kurast and massacred the city. My grandfather would tell stories of an angel with a bloody knife smiling as if the whole world was watching. She was killed by a scared child with a rusty spear. Aaliyah, Kurast's end. If her ghost is abroad, it's for one reason. To finish what she began a century ago. You must venture into the Undercity and strike her down. She will rise again. She has many times before, but she will not venture to the surface for another decade at least. And thank you. Had you not been here, my callousness would have earned us another crisis. The Undercity is vast. If you are to survive down there, you must be swift and decisive. This is a spirit brazier. Use it to commune with the spirits of the Undercity.